What's your relationship with feelings? For a really long time, I would say I either didn't have access to my feelings, I felt numb, or I did feel feelings, but I either suppressed them, projected them, acted them out. They came out in more like angry responses or frustration or irritation. I remember I was in a yoga class, this was over a decade ago, and the yoga instructor was talking about feelings and feeling your feelings and the importance of feeling your feelings. And I remember going up to him afterwards and saying, what if I don't have access to my feelings? And he was like, you don't have access to your feelings yet. And I was like, you mean I might get access to my feelings? And it was pretty surprising to me. Well, over the past decade, I have definitely learned to have access to my feelings. And there are people who have told me along the way that in order to find joy, you must feel grief, you must feel sadness. Well, sadness was one of the last feelings that I have been working with. Well, actually, joy. So recently, I sold my house. We have been here for over 20 years, raised our children here. And we sold the house. It was a really surprisingly fast thing that happened. I'll have to share the story at some point. And in the first week after we got the offer and accepted the offer, all I felt was numb. I couldn't really feel any feelings. And my husband felt the same way. It was very strange. And then I felt panic. What if we made a mistake? What if I hate this? What if I'm so sad that we left? I said, well, let me just sit with these feelings of panic, not let them overtake me, but just sit with them. Shortly after that, I felt sadness. I felt grief. I cried. I really felt some sadness. This wasn't for a very long time. It was just for maybe a day or something like that. Not all day, just a little bit of a day. Next thing you know, guess what I found? Excitement and joy. Because I allowed myself to feel the panic, the anxiety, the grief, the sadness, and then joy and excitement emerged.